Hey guys, welcome back. It's Limitless here. So before we get into the video, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe if you haven't. Otherwise, one morning you're going to find the Draken Lord in your refrigerator drinking your orange juice. Alright guys, well, you know what to do. If you don't want him drinking your orange juice, hit that like and subscribe. Alright, now then. I wanted to do something kind of special for you guys. It's going to be really rough, and I'm not sure that I can do it, but I'll be able to kind of do it. The key thing here will be really paying attention. So what we're doing today is we're on floor 175 in Onslaught, and we're, except for Flame Ores, we're only using the campaign relics. So my trees, they're super weak. You can see that it's nasty. Instead of my like 5 mil earth shatters, I get 50k. And the Ramster's trying to reach 50k. The best thing I can do here for these is just to make them as fast as possible while keeping some range. And I will show you how I set up the the Ascension too. So the Ascension, I did it off the idea because when I did this on floor 30, which is, you know, crazy lower compared to this, but when I did this on 430, you guys were telling me things like, you know, it's not good enough because, you know, you guys don't have the ascension that I do and all that. Keep in mind, I don't have the ascension that a lot of people do, so but I have decent ascension. So you can see right here, I'm only using 250 ascension levels worth of ascension points. So that's 84 in the first tree and 83 in the other trees. And for every character taking part in this, I have 84 in the first one and 83 in the second tree. But I'm showing you here how I've divided it. That way, if you guys, you know, you're trying to climb or something with this kind of strat, you can see where I put my points, and maybe that'll help you out. Maybe it'll give you an idea. Barbarian, I went straight for the capacities, and then I divided these since I'll need them both. And I went straight into lightning stance there since I don't need anything else in that tree. And here I went for the criticals, the speed, and the last bit of health I could get. Let's see. For Tree Girl, I went ahead and did health, healing, and all tree health since I'm only using her for trees. Then I went, you know, these just because I did something. I had the points, so I might as well use something. You can see right there, aura boost. I do defense speed just, you know, in case somewhere it glitches and it matters or something like that. You never know. Things like this just kind of happen, but I think that's all I'm using. Yeah. I'll show you too. My monk here, his ascension, 84 in health, 63 in aura damage, 20 in defense speed, 43 in gambit, and then the rest in the defense crit chance and damages. So you can see they're actually pretty decent, but I mean that's because it's catching a buff from this, and of course I have buffed these a bit too, so these aren't tier 1 anymore. I'm trying to catch the flyers with these two, but you can see that the range isn't as high as it should be. Normally it'd be 15-20, and tier 2, it would definitely be higher damage than that. But I just don't have another relic that I can use for it right now, so I'm not going to go down to, you know, C7. I'm not going to make it a whole thing just to go to C7, since it, I mean, it's not that high, so it's not too much of a difference, especially considering these things being, you know, 50k or less DPS. So it's just disgusting. This is the Barbarian. He's in full warrior armor, so, and I think both of his weapons are health as well. Let me check that out. So I didn't do this because I just don't have the spare armor. But that's okay, because I still took his ascension points off. So he's lost, you know, like way over a mil health. just to kind of show you guys what could be possible. And if you're on 175 doing this with campaign relics, you probably shouldn't be. Like, I'll show you two what's on the relics. So we've got the Ramster relic, it's just poison servo. Earth Shatter, it's not even a medallion, it's a totem. That was what my extra Earth Shatter is on. And then, let's see here. Tree Girl here just has a defense range servo. I just went for any campaign thing that was within reach. This one here I didn't change, and that's just because it doesn't really affect the damage. I mean, what it gives to the flame aura by itself is almost negligible. So let's go ahead and pop into this and just see if we can get some things rolling here. Now, these guys are headstrong lanes, so I gotta be careful with that. And on the other side, I have throwers, so that's terrible too. The thing I really want to try to do is proc my Frostfire or Grave Infection, or both. That would be lit. But really, I've got to pay mega attention. So I'm not getting, you know, headstrong Timmies up in my face or something, because, I mean, that's not bad for the Barbarian, but that would be really, really bad for the core, or my Ramster with it, or my Earth Shatter, which have basically nothing on them. Yeah, that's an ogre. Level 30k and a half. He's headstrong too, so I gotta be real careful of that. Ooh, I just lost a tree. Yep, that makes sense. Heal it up, because my trees are like almost a mil. It's ridiculous. It's just disgusting how bad that is. Yeah, sure, let's heal it, why not? Ooh, well, that's not good. I'm curious if the flyers will make it or not. Heal that. Nope, the flyers didn't make it. Good. The first round was even rougher because it was just me trying to get through the, well, through kind of everything. Whatever you let go, bud. Look at that. My damage is so much trash right now. There we go. There we go. Alright, we're making it. We're making it. We've got 3 campaign relics on the field. And one that doesn't do any damage that isn't campaign, so there's that. Alright guys, so really what we want to do is keep buffing flame auras, because the others are great for stun, but they are not going to survive this. So let's see here. I think I'm going to go for the main first and then worry about the flyers second. Because as you saw, the flyers didn't make it, so that was pretty solid. Alright. So we give those a little bump, and then everything's had some love, so we'll start the next wave and see if we survive. There we go, get that Frostfire. Get it, get it. You can always have Frostfire to help you out, so. See, the Timmies are getting burned down now, which is great. Originally they weren't, and I was just like, oh gosh, dude, even the Timmies, really? I'm thinking that first wave the Timmies might have been glitched or something, because they were straight walking through the Claymore with no trouble before. But I'm glad that's not happening now. Like, super glad. Look at that. 30k Timmy's going down. I'm digging it. But the main idea about this, guys, is just to show you that your Petrify and everything can be a huge addition to the team, even if it's super weak. You know, if that's all you've got to go with, then go with it. It's better to have a combo than to have, you know, something do basically the same DPS with no way to survive. And that's what this is, guys. It's absolutely bonkers. It's crazy, but it's working. I honestly thought it was going to be a horrible, horrible struggle, but it's going reasonably well. Oh my gosh, I'm so weak. Look at that, dude. No, 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 don't do that. Okay, we're gonna have to fight off Pestar here. There we go. Okay, for that we're gonna heal the tree. The only problem with Teskar is that he was headstrong, so I can't stun him. And rather than a block, I'm using the trees to buy me like literally 1 second, while it's also a heads up that something's gone wrong. Because, you know, with as strong as they're not hardly doing anything at all. Kind of have it on there for some extra heal, hoping that, you know, maybe I can pull through. Because you can see, like, with my current health and everything, I'm basically like paper. And they can just burn me up. Alright, so we're gonna grab that one. Basically, I want to grab the back flame auras, because they're the least likely to get shut down or stopped. So let's do that, because also on the flyer lanes, these back ones actually catch more kills than the front ones. If the front ones don't do their job, that is. Alright guys, let's keep rolling. You guys can see what's going on here. So this way we've still got our Petrify combo. It's weak as crap, but it's working. And you see, I still got the knock up in the air as well. Probably fix that. And I know, this isn't entirely realistic, but I'm not a real T50 AP either, but it's a lot closer than you'd expect. There we go, that's a KO. Told you, man, I'm just paper right now. Like, you know, I can still turtle up and all that, but it's generally best for me to avoid doing that if possible. Just because my turtle is probably stronger than yours, if you have a barbarian. And that's just because, you know, I've spent a lot of time and effort developing my barbarian, figuring out exactly what kind of build was going to be optimal for me. And I go for basically pure tank. I'll be able to fit in damage later, but for right now, yeah, just pure tank. Yeah, let's probably heal that. Are they in any kind of damage? No, they're not. So we're gonna have to try and take them down. There we go. Fix that tree. Maybe step in here. It's actually kind of wild that this is even working. And what's funny too, guys, is that this is the map that I got when I first came to 175 today. So I wasn't rolling to try to get a good map or something like that, because I could definitely think of a better map than this. A couple of them even. But yeah, I'm like, you know what? This is a pretty common map, you know, for people that like to play this game. You know, we all kind of like the Demon's Lair here, so. Ooh. Yikes, bud. And honestly, I think this would resolve itself here. With the, like, obvious Omega stuns on them. But, you know. Getting Dark Assassin. I actually thought he'd probably kill me there. I'm a little surprised. Pleasantly, of course. Alright guys, and what I'm going to try to do here, just to see, because I know that with that tenacity, it's kind of like an unfair advantage, even though it's not doing any damage itself. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that off, and let's see, yeah. I need to go find a relic here. Oh yeah, that's funny. Let's see. The problem is I don't remember where my other tenacities are. There's one. I knew it was gold, that way I could already go ahead and use all the shards again. So yeah, you can see, it still looks the same. And of course that tenacity, even though it's a 10, is not going to protect it properly. So this could be, you know, something crazy. But we'll see how that goes. I'm just going to go ahead and buff the main flame auras again. Try and give myself some kind of edge over these level 30k dudes. Because, you know, we likely going to need it, so... And so yeah, the only relic that I have in the field now that isn't campaign is the Flame Aura relic. And yeah, for like tier 5 Flame Auras, I'm used to seeing between like, you know, what, 7 point something to 9 mil. I think that's pretty wild. And let me fix that. Start healing that. The thing to remember about this, guys, is that wave 5 is going to be your toughest wave. Ooh, that's not good. Making sure that wasn't somewhere else, too. But yeah, I can, of course, just resummon him. Yeah, they just straight up did not like my stuff. But let's see, he's only got, you know, almost 31k health, so that's one hit by basically everything in the world right now. So, you know, it's not the greatest time. And then, yeah, they're not in any kind of damage, so we're going to have to go solve that ourselves. Which is something you would definitely like to do when it's not causing other problems. And by that I mean when you're not, getting heavily destroyed by something else. Because they're shooting at the tree, they're not shooting at the other stuff. They want to shoot at the rest, they're going to have to come into the damage. But the nice thing about putting a tree somewhere in this vicinity right there is that throwers over there and over there will usually kind of throw into the rails and kind of miss it a bit. Ooh, okay. I see you. But you can see that this stuff, as weak as it is, can still do quite a bit of work without me. Without my help. So. Like, look at those ogres, man. 160 mil. And they're petrifying down. Nice. Look at that. Oh, this tree's almost dead. That's what the other flashing thing hits. See, look at that. Out here doing work. I'm proud. Ooh, that's probably not good. Deal. No, get out of here, bud. I don't need you one-hitting my ramster. Because let's be honest, that would be a nasty time. Let's help out the quibs here. Uh-oh. That's really not good. Where is he going? He's insane. I don't know what he was doing, but he was just kind of walking off doing his own thing. Oh, that's a war bleed. Yeah, he's gonna kill us. You just try to dodge around him like that and hope it works. There we go. There we go, guys. Like I said, this thing here really didn't have that much bearing on the whole match. I just kind of had it there as, both something that, like, Cyborgs and whatnot could target, and it wouldn't throw my DPS completely off, or, something that would slow them down when that wasn't happening, because even at campaign, you can guild shards. There's no problem with that. So, it might take a while to earn the money and all that, but who's realistically going to be in campaign gear at 175, right? Have your relics at campaign. But yeah, guys, so that was floor 175 in Onslaught with a ridiculous amount of campaign relics on the field. And only 250 ascension points on any character that I was actually using. So I hope that helps you guys out. I hope you guys see how powerful combos are, and stuff like that. Because this isn't my full combo, but this is, most of the 2020 combo that I put up before. And even at, 50k or less DPS, you can see that it was still stunning and helping out a lot with those, like, 160 mil ogres and all that, the level 30k ogres. So honestly, it was really dope. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and remember, on Monday between 1 and 5 p.m. Central Time in the US, I'll be doing that giveaway. So if you want to get in, as always, just go ahead and be subscribed. Go ahead and let me know that you want in on the giveaway, and if you win, let me know how to contact you. Alright guys, well, thank you very much. Hope you've had a good time. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you next time. God bless.